Hello and welcome back to Joel the Entertainer channel. So, if you like this, put a like. If you want to put some comments about what I'm going to be talking about, please do in a positive way. And share the content as well. So, there's some breaking news today. I was going to talk about Chelsea. I will talk about Chelsea in a minute because the media will get on Chelsea's case. You know how the media hates Chelsea, hates everything about Chelsea. Anyway, well, two things I want to talk to you about is that Leeds Football Club, they lost to Nottingham Forest yesterday, and their manager got the sack today. So they sacked Jesse Marsch, the American manager. He's gone. So, because, Leeds have been in I wouldn't say patchy form, they have been a patchy form sort of thing. It's very similar to what's happening when you get a new manager come in and then you get like a few wins and then all of a sudden you get a really, really rubbish form going in. You get to start losing games and you start losing confidence, then you lose the dressing room. So Leeds have to make a change. I think Leeds, I wouldn't say some Leeds fans will be happy about this sacking, and then some Leeds fans will say you got to be patient. So it's the same sort of similar thing to what's happening at Chelsea. We're in that kind of way sort of thing. Well, anyway, and the second thing I want to talk to you about, it's breaking news. It is the biggest scandal happened to Premier League. Man City have been accused of bad financing, inflating their value of what their sponsorship deal with, with Etihad Airlines or Airways or whatever it's called. So Man City, apparently this has been going on for 10 years. So if proven guilty, their punishment could go from a fine to they could be expelled from the Premier League. They might have to be relegated to right down to the bottom of the pyramid and climb up all the way up to the top. Or would they have the transfer embargo, meaning that they can't buy any more players, or they could have a slap on the wrist with a big fine. And we all know what Man City are like. They're probably going on the phone to Red Bull because Red Bull had a scandal, very similar scandal last season, and so they could get some advice from Red Bull Formula One team about how to, find some ways and sort of blame it on the left economic system. We all have to wait and find out what's going to happen next with Man City. I thought their form with Man City, there have been, I have noticed in the last few weeks, especially with Pep Guardiola, the manager, I just sort of noticed he's not really himself sort of thing. I noticed there's something going on, and this could be one part maybe about this scandal, or it may be that it could be the end of the era for Pep Guardiola at Man City. However, who knows? Who knows sort of thing. So, we just have to wait and find out. Now, to Chelsea. Well, Chelsea, we drew against Fulham, and I watched that match live, and I thought it was an absolute mishmash of playing style. We're trying to get some I don't know what we are trying to do, you know, it's just confusing. However, I do want to say I do trust the process. I know that I wasn't a fan of Graham Potter, and, you know, and I just hope that he was, well, will he hang on to his job sort of thing, you know. If you lose to West Ham on Saturday, then you're like, what are you doing sort of thing? What are you doing here sort of thing? If he does beat West Ham, amazing. However, just that, you know, there's a lot of criticisms towards players like Mason Mount and, you know, and Graham Potter and all other players. I don't want to mention their names because social media is an absolute fickle thing to, you know, to have, you know, and people can't handle criticisms in a, well, I mean, because in schools they haven't been taught how to do criticisms in a positive way. You know, I was taught in school you need to do it in constructive criticisms. So, you know, you put in a little bit of positive, well, you do a bit of a tiny bit of a negative, then you come out with a bit of a positive sort of thing. You know, I'll do that in the next video to explain how to do a constructive criticism. So, yeah. So, I think that Chelsea will probably win. Well, we should win against West Ham this Saturday. If we don't, then questions will be asking. However, I do back the board to trying to do an old-fashioned way of running the club, you know, backing the manager in a very, very tough times, and hope that manager will stay and turn things around and start winning, you know, matches and trying to win some trophies and proper silverware. So I just think that at the moment we got to look at things positive. London is still blue, you know. Okay, we lost to Fulham a few weeks ago, and then they drew against us at Stamford Bridge. And positive things, we got some new players. Hopefully, we should not hype them up, back them, support them, because players are human beings. They are not robots. You know, they have feelings, they have families, they have relationships. So they do everything pretty much like we do. It's just, you know, they have a very unique job situation. So I'll see you all for Saturday's one. And have a good one, you all guys. Have a great week. And we'll probably find out more about Man City's situation. Try not to laugh. All right, have a good one.